Many keep asking, what happened to Michael Jackson's skin? Did he do something about it? Was it a condition in his life? Or it was his style? But now here is the answer. Jackson's skin had been medium brown during his youth, but from the mid-1980s, it gradually grew pale. The change drew widespread media coverage, including speculation that he had been bleaching his skin. Jackson's dermatologist Arnold Klein said he observed it from 1983 that Jackson had a condition called vitiligo. This is a condition characterized by patches of the skin, hence losing their pigment. He also identified another disorder called discoid lupus in Michael Jackson. He diagnosed Jackson with lupus that year and with the vitiligo in 1986. Vitiligo, drastic effects on the body, can cause psychological distress, the dermatologist said. Jackson used fair-colored makeup and possibly skin-bleaching prescription creams to cover up uneven blotches of the skin caused by the illness. The creams would have further lightening effects on his skin, and with the application of makeup, he could appear very pale. The cause of vitiligo is unknown, but it's believed that it is due to genetic disorders triggered by an environment factor that can affect one's skin. Now, Michael Jackson's physical changes gained widespread media coverage and provoked criticism from the public. Some African American psychologists argued Jackson was a lousy role model for black youth. Dr. Dennis Chessman said Jackson had given black youth a feeling that they can achieve and change their skins, but might encourage them to believe that they had to be so different from what they are in order to be successful. This was all said by that person, doctor. I beg your pardon, by that doctor, Dr. Dennis Chestnut. However, in 1993, Jackson told Oprah on one of the only shows on which he appeared that there, as I know of such a thing, that people are thinking about me differently. There, as I know of, there is no such a thing as skin bleaching. I've never seen it. I don't know it, he said. What is it? He said that he had a hereditary skin disorder called vitiligo and would use makeup to even make his skin look better, but the makeup would even uneven skin tone would make it worse. It is something I cannot help, Jackson explained. When people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts me, he said. He almost cried. It's a problem for me. I can't control it. But what about all the millions of people who sit in the sun to become darker, to become other than what they are? Nobody says nothing about that. Winfrey's interview of Jackson was watched by 62 million Americans. That's the only time he appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show. It also started a public discourse on the topic of vitiligo, then a relatively unknown condition by then. Jackson publicly said that he was proud to be black. He also wrote a letter to the photographer William Jr. Peck in 1988, which read, "Maybe I look at the world through rose-colored glasses, but I love people all over the world. That is why stories of racism really disturb me, because in the truth I believe all men are created equal. I was taught that and will always believe it. I just can't conceive on how a person could hate another because of skin color. I love every race on the planet Earth. Prejudice is the child of ignorance. Naked we come into the world, and naked we shall go. And a very good thing too, for it reminds that I'm naked under my shirt, whatever its color." Take note that shortly after the death of Michael Jackson, tubes of binoquine and hydroquinone were found in Jackson's home. Both creams are commonly used to treat vitiligo, a condition we talked about. That is the story of Michael Jackson. However, note that Jackson's Note that after the death of Michael Jackson, an autopsy was confirmed that he had vitiligo. His skin was found to have reduced, though not absent. Therefore, we can confirm that Michael Jackson had this situation, a condition called vitiligo, and it's the reason why we see his skin color changing, answering the question, what happened to the man?